So I'm just trying to understand the worldview of the anti-vaxxer, and a few things come up for me. I mean, I can understand that people's body is a temple, and so it's their choice as to what they put in their bodies, and that a government shouldn't mandate someone to put something in their body, and we're building. But anyway, back to the whole body thing. Yeah, I can understand that. So I was just trying to see with you three and see how we can have this conversation. So I suppose it's your go now to talk. Well, I live a pure lifestyle. I'm a breatharian, and of the majority of the time. And I just don't like the idea of putting something in my body and authority figures telling me to do it. And that's basically my biggest problem with it. We're living in this totalitarian Nazi government at the moment, and Andrews is like basically like Hitler, really. I mean, I can't see much of a difference between the two, and I just don't like it, and I don't think it's fair for me to just sit at home and not be able to go out, and not be able to go to restaurants or clubs, or you know, get my hair cut, and not have a job. Can you believe that? I mean, it's just like Nazism. It's just so much like, yeah, like the Nazis. See, cool. All right, so that's interesting. So you're a breatharian. What's that all about? It's about breatharian. My diet is air. I breathe in air, and that's what I do for my diet. It's the most pure way to live. So that's what my way of living is. But do you get hungry? Like, yeah, like, I don't know, I just would struggle to just not eat ever. Well, I use a few different holistic. I'm a breatharian, and then I also use crystals. So I use the crystals that you can smoke. Yeah. So, and I've found that to be very, very cleansing of the body. And cleansing of the mind in terms of my spirits and my uplifting vibes and energies in the world. Hey, what so you smoke crystals? That's interesting. I haven't heard of what kinds of crystals do you smoke? So I smoke it's called crystal meth, and it's you smoke it in a crack pipe, and yeah, so that's the other measure I take to stay, vibing with the world. Right, but what's in that though? Do you know what's in crystal meth? Just get it off my my healer, and I just have this feeling like, this trust in my healer, and I know when my body needs it. So my body sort of goes through these, down times. I'm like, that's it. it's because I need my crystals. So I go to my healer, yeah, and I get my crystals. And with the breatharian diet and the crystals, look, I'm still human, okay? So I have those days where I might break my rule because, it's all about the middle way. It's all about balance. And yeah, I'll go to Macca's and get a double cheeseburger and, or, triple or whatever. Um, and yeah, so I have my little treat days. Okay, all right. Um, all right. So have you heard about the golden standard in terms of like, so you get your crystals from your healer, and like, I'm just wondering if you know about the science of like how things like the COVID vaccine is developed, like so some people have the view that big pharma is all about money and more about the money than it is about the actual drugs. And look, sure, I can kind of understand that. But it's sort of like, do we throw the baby out with the bathwater? So anyway, because how things like the COVID vaccine are made is basically they go through many trials um, after they've already done a lot of research without trialing on people, and basically um, they'll do a lot of trials and then they'll figure out which one's working and which one's not. And then the evidence that you get from those trials, you then get the golden standard, which is the thing that's going to work best. And I suppose if we think about COVID, maybe we contemplate, is the vaccine a last resort to this virus? Maybe we don't know now, but I can't see any reason why, even if it wasn't a lot, like if it got worse, what would that mean for anti-vaxxers? I don't think it would put them into a better position. And anyway, and then the other thing that they found with the COVID vaccine is, yes, they found some side effects, and that was scary for people, I'm sure, with AstraZeneca, with the blood clots and things. So basically, they found that after a 3-month period, you could measure the safety of the drug. And so, like, I've now been on, so before it even became political, well, as political as it is, I got the vaccine because I'm single, and um, I um, and I don't have children, and in some ways I'm not really a guinea pig, but I thought, well, I don't mind being one of the first people to have this vaccine. Let's just see what it does. And yeah, so I don't know, I just thought, did you know about the steps that go into this? And also, like, they know what the chemicals are in those drugs compared to, like, have you ever thought about what chemicals might be in the crystals that you use for your healing? Yeah. um yeah, I don't know. Can you repeat the question? Don't worry, doesn't matter. So is there anything you want to add to this? I just want to add that, look, it's not just about the vaccine. Look, this is communism all over again. This is like Vietnam, communism all over again. You know, who knows what the Russians are doing. I mean, look, I feel sorry for you, you know, for the things you've been injected into your body. You probably microchip now, or, you know, there's just so many problems with this vaccine, that, not to mention the 3G, but so many problems with this vaccine that I just can't see any way out, really. Just can't see any way out of this. And it must kind of suck, like, not being able to work, though. Like, how long's it been since you haven't been working? I mean, it's been a while. I mean, pre-COVID, because the thing is, I want to become, like, famous, and yeah, like, I want to become famous. So that's been my main project so far. So yeah, it's been hard, but, like, that's been my project. So that's what I'm really focusing on at the moment. All right, well, cool. Did you have anything you wanted to add to all this? I don't care. I just don't fucking care.